Hey everybody, just a story to share with you. I had a combination bathroom fan and light in my bathroom just like this one, and the CFL burned out and caught the plastic shield that goes out around the light on fire, and it dripped down on my floor and started my bathroom on fire. So I'm going to share with you some of the fire damage photos here and explain what happened. Okay, I'm going to show you a bunch of insurance photos that I took. Here you're looking at where the ceiling fan was, the unit with the light, and that's where the whole thing started. It started at 3 in the morning, and when I got up at about 5:36 in the morning, it was already out. The door was shut to the bathroom, and it didn't have enough oxygen to keep the fire going. But it did a lot of damage. We had over $8,000 damage, and let me show you some other photos here. Okay, in this photo you can see the plastic housing from the fan dripped onto the floor and started the floor on fire. And you can see it burned a towel and a children's toy. And all that plastic burning made this horrible soot and just filled the whole room with this black soot on everything. And actually got all over our house. And they had to clean everything in our house. They had to paint the walls of our house. They had to clean the vents. They had to clean the carpets, and they actually had a air purifier running all night to get this stuff out of the air. Okay, here you can see more floor damage, and you can see how the soot kind of spread throughout the room and got all over everything. Okay, here's a shot of the toilet. You can see how that soot just clung to everything in the room. And I have another shot of it here. Hold on one second. Okay, here's another shot of the Sleestack throne. You can see that soot and how horrible that stuff is. And here you can see some damage inside the shower and more of that soot. Here's another shot inside the shower and more soot. That stuff is nasty. And another shower shot. And the opposite wall of the shower, and that frog didn't make it, so he's no more. Okay, and here's our bathroom sink. Soot all over everything, and to the left you can see two black dots on the wall. That's where nails are under the drywall, and for some reason this soot clings to those nails, and I'm not sure why. The cleanup guy said he sees it quite a bit after fires, and it's nothing unusual. And here's the light fixture above the bathroom sink with more soot. Okay, and here you see on top of the vanity above the toilet, all the soot is all over everything. And to the right you can see where we tried to take a sponge and try to wipe it down a bit, just to show you how thick that soot was in the room. And it took the cleanup crew a whole day just to scrub all the walls and all the surfaces in that room. Alright, last photo. This is our furnace intake vent. It's on the ceiling in the hallway right outside the bathroom. It pulled in all kinds of that soot and spread it throughout the house. Real nice, huh? But it took the cleanup crew a long time to clean up all that. And so they painted the walls in our house and cleaned the carpets in the house, and everything's nice and new again. So that ordeal is over. Here's some tips for you. Okay, just a few tips for you on the CFLs. Here's an 85 watt grow light that I was using last year, and always have your grow lights horizontal. Don't hang them up and down this way. That's a bozo no-no, because the heat rises up and burns out the electrical components in the ballast, which will greatly reduce your bulb life and possibly give you a fire. So don't do that. Also, don't use them in garage door openers. The vibration of the garage door opening will also shorten the life of a bulb and burn them out faster. Don't use them in digital timers. Digital timers make them flicker sometimes. Not all do, but some do. Use a mechanical timer. Don't use them near a door that gets slammed a lot, because the vibrations of that will greatly reduce the life of the bulb. And as you saw, don't use them in a bathroom fan, because the vibrations of the fan will also cause them to burn out. So hope those tips help you out a bit, and let me show you what else is going on here. Okay, what you're looking at here is the CFL bulb that was used in my laundry room in the pointed down direction. And as you can see, the discolored plastic from the heat rising, and also the circuit board is burned. And this one could have easily caused a fire. The Chinese use the cheapest parts possible to make the most profit. And usually the thing that goes bad is the capacitor. So I guess I'm pretty lucky this one didn't start a fire in my home. Okay, and this one here is for my arrow garden. It burned out about a year ago. I kept it and I just popped it open today. And inside it looks kind of blackened and smells awful. So I guess that's from all the use. And this one doesn't look like it was going to start a fire, but you could tell a lot of heat was going through it. Here's a CFL light that I use on one of my printing presses. It goes through a lot of heavy vibrations and is usually pointed down like this. And you can see the discoloration in the plastic. And if you smell it, it smells like it's been on fire. It smells awful. Here's an example of a mechanical timer that you're supposed to use with CFLs. I use this on my grow lights, but I did overload this one, and I'll show you right here. That's not safe. So you got to get a heavy-duty timer if you're going to be running a lot of lights. Luckily I caught this, smelled it, and knew I did something bad. Alright, what you're looking at here is a burnt out metal halide grow light, and as you can see, it burned out on the inside, perfectly safe, no fire starting, no mercury inside the bulb, no plastic ballast to have faulty components that start fires in your home. And just like the old time bulbs that the government doesn't want you to use anymore because they're too safe, there's no mercury in these, and they don't start a fire. There's no plastic parts. And I guess next thing they're going to say is you better use asbestos pillowcases because those are safe too. Well, hopefully some of you follow my tips and stay safe. Use your CFL smart, and you don't have to go through what I did, the feeling of panic with your house full of smoke and not knowing what's going on. It's a terrible feeling, and I hope nobody ever has to go through it. So that's all I have on this subject. Take care, everybody.